14 here, and welcome back to another episode on Treasure Island Survival. Today we're going to be continuing on with the town that we started in the previous episode and continuing to update you on things. So, if you remember when we last left off, we were currently building what was going to be the spawn for at the time, the unnamed town, and since then, I have finished it, and I have also given our town a name as well as its own warp. So if you'd like to come on this server, which the IP is tinetwork.net, thank you for the people who corrected me. I did realize and also fixed it in the editing, partially. But it's tinetwork.net, and if you just walk straight forward to the survival, no PvP portal, you can come on and check us out. Of course, if you do enjoy the video, please remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But anyways, first off, like I said, I did two things. I finished the building and I created the warp. So we're going to take a look at those. The warp for the town, and as well as the name, is warp # or hashtag for you Twitter people, MT, which stands for Mount Asbury. That's the name of the town. And this is the inside of the new spawn. If you teleport here, you'll be greeted with this YouTube link. That is just the link to the previous episode. I might update it to this video. I don't really know. But yeah, this is the new, and this is the inside to our spawn. I finished it off camera. I know you maybe wanted to see me build it, but I don't know. I was on vacation this weekend, so I figured, why not just finish this up? But I'm really satisfied with the way it looks. The inside, at least, is in my opinion. Now you might think differently, but I think it blends really well together, and it was exactly, I think, what I was looking for. Something that had a nice theme with the spruce and a particular color it focused on, which in this case would be green. Utilizing some bookshelves and things, but keeping it somewhat open, so you can walk around and stuff. And I also implemented one of the Treasure Island mailboxes, so if you'd like to mail me. This server does have a special system for that. If you do /mail on the server, it'll explain to you how you use it. So that's really all I gotta say for that. Also down here, that's the warp once again. That's the name of the town, is Mount Asbury. That it will be the name of the town. Yeah, that'll be something you can focus on if you plan to join. The other thing that's built in here, I'll show you the exterior in just a second, but if you head up these stairs to the left, this is where there's going to be a mini shop. Yeah, I got a little bit of a shop set up here. I kind of tried to keep the theme going. I might have turned out a little bit less unique as I thought, but I was kind of tight on space. But I think I did a good job with like the stone brick and all that. I think it's actually very appealing in my opinion. And I really love the way it turned out. I haven't decided what items I'll be putting in here yet. It might shift around, depending. But this is what's going to be here. And if there, oops, sorry, this is a little tight. You gotta kind of be careful while you're walking. But if you like to buy more items, you can go to my Warp Joe shop. But shameless self-plug. But it's only on the server, so who cares? So yeah, I'm very satisfied with the interior. I'm very satisfied with what I was able to fit in. Thank you, Winston, for streaming. I totally apologize for that. Hopefully he'll stop. But let's go into the top, and we're gonna just fly around. Of course, it is raining. I really wish we had P weather. That's essentially personal weather, which allows me to make it sun. But either way, we're gonna have to look at it in these conditions. And here it is. Here's the exterior. Here's something that I am actually very proud of building. I think I did not use any tutorials while building this, although I did use some previous knowledge that I had gained through tutorials, but I wasn't extensively using them to build this structure. I obviously continued this the spruce design on the outside. I just realized I'm missing. Wait, what happened? I thought I put trapdoors on all these. Oh, I guess I missed them. I'm gonna have to put some trapdoors on those. Those little flower beds. Let me run over here to my chest. This is where I got all my items that I was using to build. I did incorporate some dark oak into this build. I'll show you that in just a moment. 8 is probably good. Let's just fly around here. So we got it. But yeah, I really am satisfied with the way the outside turned out as well. I think I think that the three, I think it's very 3D, you could say. It's not flat, you know. Incorporating these flower beds and pushing the wall back a block, it gives it some depth. I'm not a build expert, so if you're trying to think as me as a build expert, well, you'd be sadly mistaken. But I do like that. I like the fact that I incorporated the green glass as like a special thing. And then of course there's the roof. The roof looks pretty nice as well. This is where I used the dark oak, incorporating this spruce log side. That's from all this stuff. In terms of this area in between here, I was considering whether to make this an attic or not, but for now I think I'm probably just going to keep it as just empty space. I don't really want to use it because it might end up ugly, and I just really don't feel like using it. I suppose I could expand the mini shop or add more information or something like that, but either way I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way it is at the moment. So that's really all I've worked on. It might seem like very little, but it took me a pretty good amount of time because I was constantly going back and forth on exactly what I wanted. This room in particular, I was trying to figure out how I wanted these stone slabs to come across. At one point they were like going all over the place. It was even coming across the center, but then I scrapped it because I needed to put in this staircase, which unfortunately only allowed me to really put it on this side. And I also thought it was a little too cluttered, but I do like the design, and I think I'd like to make it consistent throughout future buildings. Which brings me to my next talking point. Yes, I know, don't worry, I'm just not going to talk. I know it's already 7 minutes through the video. I'm sorry. But anyway. After you come out here, this is my plan. I don't have through, do I? Why would I have through? That's a world edit command. How about jump? Whatever. I gotta use top. Okay. So, you come out here. Here's the exit. You know, you'll be greeted with this pathway. I think my plan, since if you kind of go this way, debatably, you can't really have it come down to like this lower level here. So what I might have to do in this case is have this thing. I think what I'm going to do is probably make a pathway going this way. It might have to do like, I don't know. See, this is very. I got to figure exactly where I can make it downhill. I think it's probably going to have to be. Gonna come over here. Maybe this will be a good spot to build. Stay on the side. I think this might be where it's gonna go, considering this looks like it kind of winds around gradually. So the pathway will come around here, and people will be able to start. I'll start getting more roads, and then when I feel satisfied, like I've got enough, I will start to allow people to join. But I want to keep it secluded for now, so that people don't teleport to here and claim areas around, ruining the thing. So I would prefer to keep things closed up for longer. If you're watching this video and wanting to join, don't worry, I will let people join. It's just a matter of when I feel it's ready. One thing I haven't really decided on yet is what I'm going to call how I'm going to design the pathway. I'd like to incorporate stone bricks, as you can tell, and if I can, if I would like to use wood, definitely something spruce. Yeah. And maybe some, oh, what's the thing? Redstone lamps. Yes, those. I can easily get those, so if I could incorporate that, that'd be great. So, what we're going to do, I think, for right now, is I want to figure out how we should design this pathway. Like I said, here's some spruce wood, here's some sticks in case I want to make fences. I know on, like, another area of the world, I made something like this, where I had some, wait, no, I don't want these. I need. Yeah, let me see if we got any spruce logs or planks or whatever they're called. Yes, I have craft. If you go on here, every player has craft. I just made more trapdoors. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was considering doing. I thought this looked pretty simple. I don't want this to go a little crazy. I know unless there's another whitelisted server that I'm no longer whitelisted on, so don't ask me to show you it. I built this really, really odd pathway. It was 3 wide, had some fences. It was really, really intricate, but it took forever for me to build. And people were like, "Oh, dude, you need to help. You need to build this pathway. Like, it's amazing." Everybody thought it was really good, but it was so time-consuming. Like, I didn't even have time to do anything else on that server. So that's not why I quit, though. It was like a subscription thing for a Twitch guy, so once I stopped subscribing, I didn't have the money, so I just didn't want to keep paying for it, and I was going off. But another topic for another day. But so I think what I'm going to do for this one, I'd like to just, for now, keep things simple, and just keep things like stone brick, just to make things simple. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just kind of build the pathway where I think I want it, and then I'll come back and then maybe we can try some design ideas. So cue the montage! Guys, I am back. I have finished a little bit of pathway making and a little bit of terraforming. Whether you guys like it or not, I don't know, but here it is anyway. So pretty much what I have happening here is there might be a pathway that comes. Actually, no, there will be a pathway that comes around here and goes over there. But for now, I might as well show you what I've done. So you'll go out over here. You go down these little pathways. I kind of just chose to make these a little bit more natural and less square than pathways I've typically done in the past. You might not have seen them, but if you see my builds on the servers, you'd know what I'm talking about. So you come down here, you know, there's this little pathway over here, which is essentially meant, there's definitely a build that could be squeezed into this area, so obviously not a very big one, but I figured might as well have a wraparound path. There might be some type of pathway that goes down here. Actually, probably not. Looking at how steep this is probably not going to get a pathway going down here. And that's the whole thing I kind of like about this area, is it's very realistic, because there's only so many places you can actually get pathways that are, you know, realistic. You know, obviously it doesn't really need to get down there, it just kind of needs to get over here so there's more flat space. You know, I chose this as a bit of a challenge rather than just having the boring old plains biome, you know? And I'm so far, I'm liking the idea, because I'm able to actually get kind of creative with these paths. So the main pathway, for now, is going to just come straight along here. And then to avoid this little bit of a hill right here, you gotta come around the corner, and then they'll go down here. And then, you know, you're at the bottom, almost the bottom. And then, you know, I might fill in some of these valleys, raise them up a little bit if I can. But, yeah, I think that's how that's going to be, and I'm personally pretty satisfied with it. So now the only thing that remains is some of the design of the pathway itself, kind of with the sides and whatever. Now, like I said, I've gone with a more natural look this time, which means that adding something to the side is a little bit, not tedious, but a little bit confusing in a way, you could say. So what I might do this time is I might, you know, the only thing I might add is these very loose lighting things, and I'm gonna go with actually torches, and I'm gonna go with spruce fencing. Might not sound very original, but you know what? I think it's gonna look kind of nice to have, just as something kind of simple. You know, just throw some torches up. I think it would look pretty nice. Now the only thing is I just gotta find some torches in one of my player vaults. Don't worry, I'm not gonna search for too long. I don't know if I'll be able to find any, but oh, here we go, 30. Perfect. Okay, thank you. So yeah, what I might just do is just throw these about, you know, just kind of have these little torches on the side, not evenly spaced or anything, just kind of, you know, like I said, thrown about. Actually, that looks kind of stupid. But you know what I mean, you know, just kind of, just tossed about, you know, something that the design is very loose. And I think that just fits very well with what I'm trying to go for at the moment. So, you know, we can put a torch here. I think it's to look nice. Now, the only tough thing I've still been trying to figure out is exactly how the user plots are going to go. You know, where are those? How are those going to be structured? How are people going to be able to use them? How will they work in general? Just kind of. I mean, I know how I can use grief prevention to get those working. I understand that aspect, but the aspect that I need to figure out is exactly, you know, the size of them. You know, just in general, some of the aspects about them. So far, though, I'm really loving this whole design thing. I'm gonna actually move this a little over. Let's put it here. There we go. I like it. I also love the trees. That's why I didn't want to cut too many of them down there, because they create a very natural look to things. So I think it looks good in that regard. And yeah. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back once again. So pretty much what I just did in that few minutes, I went and got some water. But what I also did was, I also plotted out this first plot here. This is probably going to be the first user plot, I'm thinking. As you can tell, it's pretty small if you take out the fencing, which players will be allowed to remove, I think. Might change, but I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Obviously, it's not square, and unfortunately, grief prevention can only do square plots. So, what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to just take it on the honor system. I'm going to just say, you know what, here's some requirements. If you want to build here, you have to stay within the fencing. You can remove the fencing. You know, just so players don't, you know, break the rules. I want to keep this a very, you know, unlike any of my towns I've made before or still run on different servers. I want to keep this one more pristine and nice looking. I don't want any square house builds. I don't want any griefed or unfinished builds. Well, unfinished, you know, in due time, if you know what I mean. You know, I'm not expecting you, as soon as you place the first block, it must be finished. No, I mean, like, don't leave a build for, you know, a couple weeks just unchanged. But I don't want square builds, don't want griefing, just don't want any of that stuff. I want to keep things nice, pretty, tidy, and just all around pretty, you know. So that's gonna be one of my goals with this town, and more plots will be added. Let me just wish the Shulker a very nice welcome onto TI, as I love to do with every single player. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I'm gonna do in this episode. I know it seemed like a bit of a more of a talky episode, as every video of mine is, because I'm really bad at planning out things before. But what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to do some serious work on terraforming, more path building, and more. I want to get more plots going. I want to just try and get things moving, and next time, hopefully, I will build something else, maybe a shop expansion or just another house. You know, maybe people will be able to rent them. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think I should do, though. Let me know what you think I should do next in this town, and if you'd be interested in joining this town, of course, as well. But thank you so much for watching this video. As always, remember the IP for this server is tinetwork.net/survival. Once you get in game, that's what you type. If you'd like to check out their website, it's treasurehunt.engine.com. If you'd like to check out my Twitter, follow me at JoePPoo14. And of course, if you'd like to come check out my server, head to play.coolcraftmc.net and come on and say hi. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know that I'm doing a good job with these videos. So, that is going to do it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and this is JoePPoo14 signing out. And remember everybody, play Minecraft with me, Bacon, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.